Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play AI The Somnium Files Part 23. In the previous video, well, we changed the world, kind of, maybe, unless Dante's going crazy. It seemed like by going into, going into Somnium, we prevented Iris from dying, maybe? Or Dante was crazy and Iris never died in the first place. Nobody knows. I mean, I guess if you've played the game before, you know, but, like, nobody cares. With Iba in my left eye socket, I walked into the cold storage warehouse. I could see my breath. I looked around shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though. I will say, like, I don't mean this to be like a rant or nothing, but, and this is not for, like, this game in particular, it's just like basically any story-based game, you always get those comments that are like, he, I know what happens, he, and nothing makes me roll my eyes more than that. There's a cardboard box on the floor, there's nothing in it.
It's a wooden box.
Like, I got some today on, like, the Reverie Let's Play, which is, like, was finished a month ago, and it's like, bro, I've done the game. You don't need to he, I know what's going to happen. I know what's happening. You're late.
There is nothing inside. There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use.
Storage space isn't in use.
A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
That's what they want you to think.
That machine is
oh, that's
used
the
to
ice
cut
cutting
ice.
machine.
Do they store ice here?
Do they store 9 different varieties of
There
ice?
are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
Iba, you're not helping.
Hi, I'm Jemimon.
Iba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
No, don't let anybody stop your shine, Iba. Doesn't have magical pockets though. Dang.
The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed. A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here.
The tires of the forklift and ground they're on are clearly frozen. No Odadori Man chocolate, Okadori Man, whatever it was called, I forget.
You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time...
The corpse was gone.
It was 11:25 p.m. But the body could not have simply vanished.
I mean, there was also no blood. Now, potentially the freezing would have affected that, but I mean, it wasn't really enough time if she was murdered here. You know, there would have still been blood everywhere else.
Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished syncing with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
They're bad at their job.
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
Okay, so that would maybe more jive with the idea that the body was moved, or Iris wasn't ever dead to begin with.
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information.
It's a workbench. There's nothing on it. We searched the warehouse again, but we didn't find anything useful.
Nothing.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
What do you mean?
I mean, in theory, there should be some signs that she was here.
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
It's probably not that cold. Thing worth noting. Sojima me. No good luck for So. And we don't need good luck. We make our own luck.
So Sejima is a key person of interest in this case. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sejima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
What's the fake name?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
The people want to know.
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone. 1 call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago, from Fuchu Prison. The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
No, wait. Was that... So they called the secretary, not the secretary called them?
Number 89.
Yes, this is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
A likely story. Steering wheel. Wheel.
When you crash, the first thing you hit is the dash.
Interesting.
A rear view mirror.
Date. This reminds me of Egyptian mythology.
No, it doesn't.
Hathor, the mother of Ra. The mirror was one of her sacred symbols.
Wasn't she a cow or something?
I don't know, maybe. Looks like Iba's sitting in the passenger seat. Wait, my glove box?
This box is where you keep your doves.
It's not a dove box.
It could be. If you weren't such a coward, maybe it could be a dove box. Oh, gear shift me?
Date, can I move the shifter around?
Nope.
No, don't. Resist the urge.
Plus, you're not a real person. I mean, maybe you can do it in your I form, but probably not. What's his name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
Yeah, he definitely sounds like he grew up in Japan. What's he in jail for?
Murder.
That's not good.
He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Who is he? I just said I don't
From
know.
what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
Falco?
Correct.
Einstein? Oh, he's remembering. He's remembering. I can't keep us drugged forever, Date.
Unknown. You would have to ask Mr. Sejima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did, but that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Sum me up.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
I mean, I still get to explore everywhere else first, though, right? Right?
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse.
My fish told me.
Isn't your investigation over?
No.
Iba, look. A merman.
So is a wealthy politician. It is no surprise to me that he has a merman. Wait, a merman?
Oh, hey everybody! I'm a merman.
What a strange voice just now. Could it be? Sync with the merman. We'll learn his merman secrets. Actually, now I look closer, it's just a bush. A spherical bush.
Speaking of gardens, what kind do you prefer?
I like a well-manicured lawn.
The
But some bushes aren't bad either. I mean, what?
No comment. Not a mochi. There's a garden lantern. See, I was gonna say I prefer garden salads. But you know, if you want to talk about your preferences, Date, I suppose. I'm not gonna stop you, because I can't. Okay. Get looked at. So is feeding the koi in the pond. And the merman. You're not so. You're a garden stone. Why'd you call Shoko? Why'd you call Shoko?
You are beginning to irritate me.
Same.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
Why don't we just drug him again?
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Doubt.
Date.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding so?
Why were you at the warehouse?
I told you I will not answer that question.
And why not?
Because I would be admitting to murder.
We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
About 89.
Number 89? Who is that?
See, why do you know it's a person?
An inmate at Fuchu prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention.
Okay, that's a decent response.
If you need information, you can ask her. I can't help you. Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy. Excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you.
Same.
I don't ever want to see you again. So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore. It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
Don't go getting chopped up and put into your vase or nothing while we're gone. Haha, just kidding.
Who does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you.
Oh, he's probably fine.
Relax, Date.
Psycho murderer
We
Date.
still have much to do.
I know.
Marble me? Just Monday.
You need more info on Ren?
Yeah, well, nobody knows what happened to him.
I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
I see.
Picture on the wall.
Hey, Mama. What's with the pizza, fish, and chips?
Little weird.
People used to call me that on the internet all the time. Guess it's stuck.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Pizza, fish, and chips. Ah, I see. Piece of fucking shit.
I mean, maybe.
This, however, appears to be a simple Italian pizza with fish and french fries.
I mean, I've never had fish and pizza at the same time. It doesn't sound like they'd go well together, but I don't know. Taxi drives her. Looks like a poster for something. Yeah, something alright. A flyer, poster on the wall, hanger, table, sofa, menu, stool, counter, bottles. Thanks, Sebastian.
You're so cold, Mama.
Hey, I'm over here.
Music playing on the radio.
Hey, Date. You know what I say when I turn into a drunk devil?
Dev Ale.
Care to watch some riveting videos with balls and holes?
Golf?
Sorry, I don't like golf.
Oh yeah, the hanger. Oh, I already got the hanger. Alright, I think we're good. What up? Good looked at. Polishing a dried bonito fish. They're gonna be put on the pizza. Why are you always brushing the fish?
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
How's it going?
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
There's something under the counter?
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Absolutely not.
Talk to me of the light or anything? No? About Renju.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
I don't know.
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Okay, that's new.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
Remember Renju saying that to me after he and I went through a bottle.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
I didn't answer. I turned the question around on him.
What about you?
Me? Well, yeah.
Every day when I look in the mirror.
Not just one. Countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them in the tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that.
This MFer just admitted serial murder to us and we didn't do anything? Date, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that.
Date, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So I... Why am I telling you all this? Are you going to arrest me?
I mean, we should. I mean, hell, I didn't realize you were gonna, like, I didn't know it was a competition between you and Shoko for being the world's worst person. Took a sip from my glass. I didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout.
I mean, that's still accessory to murder.
But still... Date,
Tears fell to the counter, unending? I don't give a shit. We didn't say another word until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing? I mean, you weren't forced to be there. You're a piece of shit. Well, about 89?
Oh, Falco?
You know him?
I know him as a famous assassin in the underworld. Just rumors, though, nothing specific.
What kind of rumors?
He's good. 100% success rate, no evidence.
Well, considering he's in prison,
He was a world-class killer.
Did you ever meet him?
Nope. I don't even know what he looks like.
Any other info?
I know he's connected to the Kumakuras somehow.
Them again.
That's about it. I don't have anything else for you. Sorry I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
okie dokie. Saga on me?
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Did more than we did. Workbooks, but looking closely, the one in the middle is different. How to handle a monster parent. I need to give Mizuki that. How to handle monster parents. What was that thing? There are pineapples growing in the corner? That's what I thought anyway, but I realized it was just a plant. It's the front door. Shoebox. A calendar and a strange object. Lock. Bookshelf. No books, but it's definitely a bookshelf. Like a ski resort with no skis. Please. I'm trying to click. Lady, your place has got no dialogue.
Date, a riddle.
Elephant.
A man-eating alligator lives in a river. There are no bridges or boats. How do you cross?
By elephant.
Well, let's see. You jump across?
Wrong. The solution is simple. You just swim across.
But what about the man-eating alligator?
He's at a convention out of town. He isn't in the river.
I like the idea of the alligator convention. Door.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Sure she was 12? I mean, I can't draw for shit. Like, this is honestly beyond my capabilities. I feel like maybe a 12-year-old could draw a little better, but you know. I mean, not to be a hater, because like I said, this is probably beyond my capabilities.
Yes.
And who's on the right?
I mean, maybe she's just a bad drawer too. But if I had drawn that when I was like 6, I'd be like, okay, yeah, you can hang that up. If I was like 12, I feel like I'd be embarrassed.
The man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district?
Nope.
I was praying there one day.
No, we have.
And I heard a voice.
Presumably that's our shrine, because this kind of lines up with the Falco backstory.
Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground.
This is additional confirmation that he wasn't lying.
He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
I mean, what if he was like, you know, deserved to be captured?
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
Oh, it was a little sus.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love.
So the murder wasn't a deal breaker? For me, personally, murder's kind of a deal breaker.
Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliché, I know. But we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed.
Warehouse, eh?
I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer. I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head.
Oh, that's what that's supposed to be, I guess.
Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic.
That's a nice story. Unfortunately, I can't really forget about the whole murdering people for money thing.
But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Now that does kind of give, if, you know, that's related to the Kumakuras and Shoko and Rinju are related to the Kumakuras in some way, that could give Iris a motive for going after them. Potentially, since we now know that Iris did, or like was close to Falco.
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
Drawing on the wall. Iris drew it when she was 12. I do like that all that's kind of just from clicking on a random background thing. I mean, it's not really random. I mean, the picture's been, you know, mocking us the entire game. That's kind of cool to have all that just tied to clicking on the environment. Blue mean winter iris. It's supposed to be a sign of good news and hope. Telephone in the corner. Ceiling fan. Light. Is that everything? I think so. Seems close enough at least. Mommy is touching her right shoulder with her left hand. Isn't Monday a school day?
Today's a holiday.
Unlikely.
I suppose there's never a day off for a detective.
Statistically unlikely that today's a holiday.
Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
What holiday is it? I mean, it says November. What holidays are there in November?
I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy."
And then she killed them.
I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
What about your parents?
They died when I was 17. I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes.
Okay.
It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing. Even as a kid, whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. "Mama, you're a good dancer." That's the kind of girl she was.
Chloe does give some good monologues, like on the reminiscing scenes. She's very good at that. Probably have better taste in men.
Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there.
I do wonder if, like, they're trying to set up Renju as Iris's dad, maybe? Because, you know, he is a deadbeat, so that would explain why the dad's not around. But maybe, you know, giving the most minor amount of help, that also kind of fits in with what we know about Renju.
Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores, when their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly.
Okay.
It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. "Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance?" She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time.
Now, I'm presuming you got shot.
6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running, and she was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then. I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life. Did something happen to him? You asked me that yesterday.
There's no point in hiding it. I thought about Renju's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
You're not at dining table, you're Hitome. Summarize for me.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing.
But it was fun.
We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay? I mean, we basically confirmed Falco's story, which we mostly thought was true. And we got a little bit of extra characterization for Iris and stuff, but nothing super important there. But alright, before we go to Lemnis Gate, I'm going to pause for a second. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Take me to Lemnis Gate. So we can be like, Iris, take off your shirt. We need to see if you've been stabbed. It's for investigatory reasons.
I am so aggro right now.
You know, we're all like that sometimes.
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
Well,
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight,
still counts.
and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
I don't know what any of those words mean. As far as I know, you just cast a damn spell on my ass. I'm out of here. What's up, titty lady? There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. Special how to make good soba. Hey, that's not a scam. Probably. This doesn't seem as much as a scam as the others. Promotional
It's
video.
Shinsen Chatran.
I don't. That's she's about to hit me with a damn lightning bolt.
who's that?
Date, look! It's a Terraphila camellifolia. Look!
You made that up. That's not real. Everybody's trying to cast spells on my ass.
Yay! Yay! Go Terraphila camellifolia!
You think she got that line on the first try, first recording? Think that had to be re-recorded?
Like it? It's called Fisherman Shagging a Common Dandy.
Okay, you're closer than anybody else to figuring out it's a ship on a sea.
I should lose some weight.
I didn't say so fat.
It's a monitor, nothing's displayed on it. Lots of magazines on that rack. Probably an office back there. Large window. Company's logo. Lemnis Gate. Alright. That's the reception desk. Alright, we'll talk to you first since you're... Oh, God. Dante, don't bat in me again, okay? You're legally not allowed to give me the bad end. I want to know where Renju is.
I want to too. We've been looking for him. We've been getting so many calls. It's hard to keep up with. I'm 5'4".
That's very small.
That is clearly not what you meant.
My name's not very small, but it's a little small.
Why?
Well, because it may lead to something in the future.
Like Date getting his contact info deleted?
Date, we're on an investigation.
Just let me have this.
That's enough. I'll come right out of your eye socket if you don't stop.
Won't that be revealing like state secrets or something?
I'm serious. I'm going to pop out.
Like in the old animated cartoon, his eyes pop out of his socket and he goes awooga, awooga. Oh no. Iba flew out of my left eye and started dancing on the desk. The receptionist immediately fainted. Iris saw the whole thing and also fainted. And so my story ended. The end. Date. I specifically asked not to give me the bad end. But I couldn't let that happen, so I decided not to ask her for information. Okay, thank you, Date.
Well, I like guys that like New Guinea fruit bats and yellow spotted neck turtles.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
I cannot even picture that.
Okay. I'm not saying this. I mean, I will, but I'm gonna sigh beforehand.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body.
You promised you wouldn't laugh? I guess technically you never promised, but we asked you to promise and you didn't, which is a betrayal. A betrayal on so many levels.
I told you not to laugh.
But, come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here.
Allegedly alive.
Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
You didn't get off the damn ground.
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed, and here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
Have the day off?
Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah, it's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemniscate.
I don't know if I believe you guys.
We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
Why was your phone off?
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you. Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it?
Well, no, it wouldn't have been last night at 2 a.m. because last night at 2 a.m. That was the.
And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
No?
Yes.
All right then, Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
Where's Renju?
What about him?
I don't need to hide it. What about Renju's disappearance?
A traffic accident?
Yeah, that you probably caused.
I'm worried.
No, you're not.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Do you know Sosajima?
I've seen him on TV.
A likely story.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Thermoer. Iba. Thermo attack.
So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Would you stop being so cringe? No, we're not going. Okay, I guess we should say it first, but we're definitely not going. We will get the bad end before I allow Date to date an 18-year-old. Especially if you knew her when she was 12,
You're
maybe.
too young for me.
Yeah.
I can't be seen with you.
What?
See, this is why you're too young.
Hey, what are you doing?
Everybody! This awful man He...
Fine, fine! I'll do whatever you want.
Really?
Yes.
Shovel Forge?
I will not!
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes!
Yay! It's a deal.
Damn it.
And you have to honor our agreement this time.
She really is a witch.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3, though.
Tessa, we're starting soon.
Got it! So, Date, meet me back here at 3?
I will not.
If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious.
I don't care.
Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
Everywhere I go, I'm surrounded by cringe.
There is no point remaining here.
At least we got Iva. She's cool.
Let's get moving.
Return to Abyss HQ with Iba. I need to talk to the boss. Okay, you haven't been murdered, that's good. As I entered the room, but the boss smiled like she was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
What did we ask for?
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher-ups needs me. I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Understood.
And so this time, if he tells us his story, we'd be able to make the connection to Hitome. Or Date would, since he has the information now. And I guess in theory, though, that was technically optional, talking to the picture. I don't know. Because obviously we know, but we need Date to know.
Let's get started.
Alright, how many people have we killed?
I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
Not a good sign. Probably should keep track of that if you really want to pretend that you know, have any sort of remorse and are not a piece of shit. Okay. Where are you from?
Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
I don't take kindly to stupid lies.
I mean, it could be true. What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't know, I forgot.
Unlikely. Why'd you call Sosujima?
Oh, you know about that. It's true. I called Sajima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah. I told him to call somebody.
Somebody?
It will be Shoko? Maybe?
I can't tell you anymore.
About Shoko's murder.
Alright, let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
No, probably not.
Yes, I promise.
He said, lyingly.
You're lying. You don't want to release me.
Obviously not.
That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean!
Oh. Date. Pewter, activate Operation Laser Gun. Pewter? Pewter, are you real? Pewter?
You'll make a good hostage for me. Take me to the exit. Now.
Iba, you're supposed to initiate Operation Porno Mag.
Oh, darn.
Darn. That's what I say when I let the dangerous serial killer out.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police. I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
Shouldn't we let the populace know that there's a dangerous criminal running around with a super gun? No? Okay, that's not important. Got it. Inside the bags are colorful handcuffs.
Date, Pewter. Once we're done here, let's pop that bottle.
Not a bad idea.
But when the boss gets drunk, she has the tendency to crush balls.
In that case, perhaps we should never solve this case.
You are an AI ball.
I really like chairs. They look delicious.
What the hell are you talking about?
Be a weird line to see in your script you have to record for the day. What the fuck is the context for this? What context did this make any sense? What's going on?
But no keyhole for it. Same as you, Date.
What do you mean by that?
Pewter's got big he, I've played the game already energy. Pewter standing calmly. Boss is sitting on the desk. And we'll apologize.
Boss, it's my fault he got away.
It really is Pewter's fault. He didn't initiate Operation I'm actually a robo-mech with an ion cannon.
I'm sorry.
Don't waste time apologizing. Go catch him. I'm the one who has to go on an apology tour now. You really messed up this time.
Well, be mad at Pewter. He's just as at fault.
I want to go to Susukino.
Spiking is an important part of volleyball. Spiking. Spike Chun?
I get it.
What is that?
Is it a Tanuki statue?
Wait a minute. Did you let number 89 escape on purpose?
Maybe?
So that you could catch the bigger fish?
Yeah, boss. Exactly.
Don't say that.
I was kidding.
Peter, gonna get us murdered. A ton of things stuffed in it.
I want to knock you over the head with that snowboard right about now.
Then allow me to say this. I will slalom away from that attack.
Not funny.
Skis?
Date.
That's a symbol.
He said it's a UFO. What did you say? Well, look, we can
Date, look! A UFO!
replay it. Persian rug, a floaty, a
Boss,
bike.
I turned your stationary bike into a coffee grinder.
What?
You use the pedals to grind the beans.
Why the hell did you do that? They were kind and had a big smile. Such a shame.
Plaster figure.
Reminds me of your ex, Date.
What?
It shouldn't.
Date's never dated. Ain't no way. No shot.
If you had the power to stop time, what would you do?
Probably just rob a bank.
Do you even have to ask?
Your heart rate is increasing rapidly.
There's still stickers all over the front. It's like there's a monitor built in. Pewter standing calmly. Oh no. Where's my gun? Oh wait. Misclicked?
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about, 5 minutes. He must have planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
Maybe. Where's my gun?
Number 89 still has it. But don't worry. I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
Okay. Anything else? Oh wait, there's the volleyball. Talk to the Tanuki. You'd think I'd know at this point what we can click on in here, but I always forget.
How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
A likely story. Somni?
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound. I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
So he had an accomplice?
Yes.
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
You and I know him well.
Renju?
Ooh. So he's not dead. I told Boss and Peter what Iba revealed to me, because there's a part of me that feels like Renju's been like rotting in some building for the last like 3 days. Just nobody found his ass.
Renju?
Why?
Because he's a piece of shit. Everyone in this game is cringe or a piece of shit, except for Iba. She's cool. And I guess Mizuki. I think does everybody else? Boss, you're okay, maybe, unless you are a psycho murderer. I don't know. Peter, you're cringe, but like you're not like terrible on the cringe scale.
Moma, from the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Hey, Date. I just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Deal? What deal?
Wet set, A set?
You forgot already? I'm talking about Tessa.
Oh, right.
Fears, A set?
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What should we do?
We have no choice. We have to take her.
I mean, like, what does it mean that Moma, the mob boss, may be one of the more based individuals in this game?
To Moma?
Yes.
He just aided the criminal operation. Or not the criminal investigation. That's pretty cool. He does talk to fucking cats.
Oh my gosh!
We got more important things to do than deal with you little murderer.
Late. You're late.
I'm going home.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
I mean, Iris does make me laugh somewhat, but she is cringe.
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
You're not gonna pass the acting allegations.
You're drunk.
I'm kid. I'm kidding! I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited!
We are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the dates, silly.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
So where are we going?
A Yakuza den? Or should I take her? We will decide that next time. Alrighty, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And by God, but like, shouldn't we be looking for Renju? What are we doing again here? Well, we'll find out later. Goodbye.